Hey, sweeties. So, apparently I've just survived, barely, an emotional hostage situation called revenged love. And the crazy part? I never expected a Chinese BL to hold me like this. In all my years of watching BL, this is a first. I went through every possible emotion known to mankind. I cried, I cursed, I smiled, I blushed, then I cried again for good measure. Honestly, it felt like the writers were personally in my living room taking notes on how to emotionally ruin me one episode at a time. This wasn't just, oh, it's a cute series. No, this was me gasping at my screen, muttering insults at fictional people, and then 2 minutes later squealing because those same people decided to be cute. It was a lot. If emotional damage was an Olympic sport, revenge love just took home the gold medal and waved at me while I clapped through tears. And you know what's even wilder? I didn't even plan to watch this series at first. I thought, I'll just check it out for the vibes, maybe watch a few minutes. Famous last words, right? Because here I am, weeks later, fully invested, completely obsessed, and ready to talk about how it all started. So here's the thing. When Revenged Love first dropped, I honestly didn't pay it much attention. I saw a few posts about it and thought, another Chinese BL. We'll see if it even survives the censorship police before I get emotionally attached. I mean, I've been burned before. I wasn't about to sign up for another heartbreak from the broadcasting department. But then, one random day, I'm bored, scrolling, and I see people whispering about how episode 5 just hit different. And I'm like, wait a minute, why are people looking suspiciously happy and emotionally wrecked at the same time? So I clicked. And let me tell you, I made the absolutely worst mistake possible for my sleep schedule, because instead of just checking it out, I binged all 5 episodes back to back like my life depended on it. No bathroom break, no food, no stretching, just me, my couch, and a slow descent into obsession. By the time I finished episode 5, I was hooked, like call an intervention hooked. I didn't just want to know what happened next. I needed to. Wu Suowei and Chi Chang had officially taken over my brain cells rent-free, and I wasn't even mad about it. The storyline. Honestly, it's kind of hilarious when you think about it. Like, how exactly does a straight guy decide, you know what? I'm gonna seduce this gay guy just to get back at my ex-girlfriend for dumping me? And oh, by the way, she's now dating him. I mean, sir, is this revenge or a rom-com audition? But do I care if it's not realistic? Absolutely not. In fact, hand me more of this unrealistic nonsense, because I was eating it up like it was a buffet. Each time an episode ended, I just sat there staring at my screen. God knows what I was waiting for. Maybe a spiritual extra 30 minutes to just magically appear. Spoiler, it never happened. Now, episode 5's ending really got me. I would say that's where Wu Suowei started catching feelings for Chi Chang, and the way that kiss scene played out. My brain still can't decide, did he want the kiss but didn't want it? Or didn't want the kiss but actually wanted it? I don't know, okay? All I know is I was internally screaming and rewinding like a clown. And then episode 8, nope, I'm not going to dwell too much on it. Just know that the way that episode ended had me sinking even deeper into my BL obsession pit. Honestly, the whole series kept giving me endings that made me question my sanity, my sleep schedule, and my emotional stability. Now let's talk about the romance, because wow. We went from, I'm only here to ruin your life, to I can't breathe unless you're next to me so fast I got emotional whiplash. At first, it was all smug little smirks, calculated touches, and I'm in control here energy. Then somewhere along the way, Mr. Revenge Plan started looking at Chi Chang like he just discovered his favorite meal, and not a casual snack, no. I mean a full course, 5-star dinner he wants to savor forever. And yes, I was front row, popcorn in hand, here for every single second, and the kisses? Oh, sweeties. The kisses were everything. Not just the quantity, though trust me, we were eating well, but the quality. We had the awkward, hesitant ones where you could feel the tension buzzing like a live wire between them. We had the oh crap, I'm catching feelings kisses, where they look half terrified, half desperate, like they're kissing against their better judgment but can't stop themselves. And then the yep, you're mine now kisses, the confident, possessive ones that made me clutch my pillow and squeal into it like a teenager. And I swear, they never wasted a kiss. They didn't just toss one in for the sake of fan service. No, every single one felt like it carried a whole paragraph of unspoken dialogue. Sometimes it screamed, I hate you, but I also want to devour your soul. Sometimes it whispered, I'm falling for you and I hate that I love it. And sometimes it was just pure, let's melt into each other until the credits roll energy. And the way Chang kisses, sir, who gave you permission? Because the intensity was straight up criminal. The way he leans in slow, locking eyes, like he's mapping out Wu Suowe's soul. The way his hand finds the back of the neck, pulling him in like there's no escape. The little pause, that split second of breath before lips meet. Excuse me, this is still a Chinese drama, right? Because I had to double check I wasn't accidentally watching the director's private collection. By the end, the romance didn't just steal the spotlight from the revenge plot, it set that revenge plot on fire and danced in the ashes. Revenge who? I was too busy swooning, rewinding, and questioning how many times one person can watch the same kiss before it becomes a medical concern. Now let's talk about chemistry, because, excuse me, is this how they do chemistry in Chinese BL now? Since when? The chemistry here wasn't just good, it was spiritual. Like, highly spiritual. I'm talking, two souls have clearly met in a past life and are now here to finish what they started, levels of connection. Wu Suowei, the perfect blend of sass, vulnerability, and I will bite you if you push me too far. The man is walking chaos wrapped in puppy energy, and somehow it works. Then you have Chang, tall, smug, with that dangerous, quiet confidence that says, I could ruin you, and you'd say thank you. And together they were a religious experience. You could feel it in every stare, every banter session, every accidental touch that was absolutely not accidental. The air between them was practically humming. You don't get that kind of tension from just acting that's either supernatural or someone slipped real feelings into the script. I'm not saying they're in love in real life, but I'm also not saying they're not. And the way their personalities clash, comedy gold. Wu Suowei will come in hot, all defensive and sarcastic, and Chang will just stand there, unbothered, with that tiny smirk, like, go ahead, get it out of your system. I'll still win. And let's not ignore our glorious side couple, Gu Chengyu and Jiang Xiaoshui. Absolute legends. These two weren't just filler, they were a whole buffet, and I went back for seconds. They brought extra spice, unnecessary drama, my favorite kind, and those laugh-out-loud moments that made me forget I was supposed to be recovering from the main couple's emotional whiplash. One moment they're stirring trouble like they get paid per scoop. The next, they're knee-deep in chaos, and then, out of nowhere, they'll hit you with some disgustingly sweet moment that makes you go, ugh, fine, I love you too. They didn't just compliment the main couple, they seasoned the whole damn show. Honestly, the main and side couples together created a universe where every interaction mattered. Even when the plot slowed down, the relationships carried it, and that's rare. The revenge plot could have vanished entirely, and I'd still have been glued to the screen, just waiting for these four to make me laugh, swoon, or scream into my pillow. If this is the new standard for Chinese BL chemistry, please keep baptizing me in this holy water every season. Now listen, being a Chinese BL fan is like being in a toxic relationship with fate. You love it, you're committed, you're all in, but in the back of your mind, you know at any moment it could all be ripped away from you. And with Revenged Love, we all felt that looming doom. So imagine my soul leaving my body when they paused airing. Paused. Do you understand the level of horror? I was sitting there, refreshing like a lunatic, praying to every drama god, ancestor, and celestial being I could think of. I'm not exaggerating, I genuinely thought we joined the tragic club of BLs that could have been. And of course, Chinese BL history didn't help. We've seen what happens: promising shows cut mid-air, endings butchered, entire romances erased like they never existed. My trust issues are practically government certified at this point. So when the news dropped that episodes were delayed, my brain immediately went, this is it, they got us. But thank the drama heavens, the hiatus ended and our boys came back, and let me tell you, the relief, the sheer wave of joy, I felt like I had just survived a war. Chinese BL fans are not built for this kind of suspense. We've been through too much. I swear, watching Revenged Love was like living on the edge of a cliff while also holding hands with two beautiful men who may or may not kiss in the next scene. Torture. Absolute torture. And I do it again. Actually, some episodes broke me in ways I can't even explain. Then they updated us. The series would end on Tuesday, and we'd be getting episodes 19 and 20 in one day. Immediately, I smelled something fishy. Why are we cramming the finale like this? Suspicious. I told myself, okay, fine, I'll just wait until Tuesday and binge the rest in one glorious heartbreak session. But no, curiosity decided it wanted to kill the cat, and by cat I mean me, so I watched. Sweeties, 2 packets of tissue, gone. I mean it. And not a graceful, pretty tear situation. Nope, this was ugly cry territory. Face puffy, nose red, mouth doing that weird quiver thing. I could not hold myself together. But did I regret it? Not for a second. I would gladly walk that beautiful, messy journey with them again. The breakup, gut-wrenching. The makeup, pure serotonin. The romance, perfection. The kisses, ooh, the kisses. Everything about it made me feel alive and dead at the same time. And I'd sign up for that emotional destruction all over again. And just like that, it's over. My Tuesdays will never be the same. No more counting down the hours, no more stalking updates, no more emotional whiplash on a weekly schedule. I'm honestly a little lost. Like, what do I even do now? Watch something else? As if anything could fill this revenged love-shaped hole in my chest. If the universe is kind, we'll get a season 2, a reunion, or at least some crumb of bonus content to keep us alive. I don't even care if it's them arguing over takeout. I'll take it. So yeah, Revenged Love might end on Tuesday, but it's not leaving my heart ever. It set up camp in there, probably redecorating, and honestly, I'm fine with that. Now tell me, are you crying with me, or am I just out here ugly crying alone?